Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of CJ's Coins and Crafts. This is a recap of the last penny box that I was able to go through, and I actually have some pretty good ones. But let's go ahead and take a look at the list and see what we got. So in the foreigns, these are all Canadian: a 1964, a 1977, a 1983, a 1997, and a 2004. In the 50s, I found a 51D and a 51S, a 55D, two 56Ds, a 57D, and a 58D. Again, I'm going to find a lot more Denver minted than I am Philadelphia minted because I'm on the West Coast. So it just makes sense that I'm going to find more Denvers. In the 40s, I found a 1940, a 1944, both Philadelphia, a 1945 Philadelphia, and then a 1945 Denver, a 1946 Philadelphia, a 1948 Denver, and then I got pretty lucky with some of the older ones in this box. In the 30s, I found a 1934, and then a 1938S. Then I also found a couple in the 20s, both happened to be a 1925. I found a 1925 Philly, and then a 1925S. So let's take a look at some of these older ones. This is the 1925S. So it's in pretty good shape. It's got some wear on the wheat stalks on the reverse, but good overall coin. The 1925 is a little bit rougher condition. It's seen some wear. There's a lot of wear on the wheat stalks, so this will grade much lower. I don't know what this stuff is. I haven't tried getting it off yet. With just like water. I might try that, but it's cool to find coins that are still this old in the boxes. So this is the 1934. And there's the back. And this is the 1938S. So these coins are in actually pretty decent condition for being as old as they are. So it is cool to find some of those coins. So some of the cool ones that I found in this box. I didn't write this down, but these are two that I have found recently that I wanted to point out. That if you have coins that have a heavy offset, let's see if I can get this one to come on. Okay, so there you can see that there's a heavy rim on the left side, and then basically no rim on the right side. This is a 1994, and then so the same thing goes for this 1982. Only this is the reverse. It's got a heavy rim on the right side with no rim on the left. These don't carry any kind of premium, but if you guys were able to find an offset that cuts off any of the devices, any of the letters, those will carry a little bit of a premium. So what causes this is that this is a misaligned die. Both these happen to be obverse mad errors, where the obverse or the front of the coin was actually the die was misaligned in the strike chamber, so you could tell that it's not like a full offset, like the plancha got struck outside or starting to be outside the chamber, because the reverses are centered like they should be. So if you guys happen to find those, some people collect the matte errors or the offsets, but generally they have to have some of the devices missing. But I thought those were cool. Okay, so let's get into some of the cool ones that I found. So the first one is going to be a 1973S, and this one is what's called a Woody. The Woody actually just describes, I'll rock this back and forth so you guys can see it, just describes an improper alloy mix. And the Woody term comes from the way that it looks like a wood grain on the coin. So you guys can see that this has quite large definition of grain, wood-like grain to it on this 1973S. So I thought this was a cool one, cool find. So I'm gonna keep it. I actually have an album that I'm going to put that in that is nothing but woody type scents. The second one is a 1973D. And what I found interesting about this coin is just the quality of this coin. So you guys can look at the fields on the obverse, and there's basically nothing there. Like there's a little scratch right up here in front of his eye, but otherwise the obverse of this coin is very, very clean, and I'm really surprised about that. So the reverse of this coin is also pretty clean, and it's cool to still find, coins that are, that have this caliber of, not having bag marks or circulation damage. Okay, so now for my big one. This is a modern. This is a 2000 Denver. Right there, 2000 Denver. But what's important, or important about this coin, is that there is a doubling on the reverse, right in here, in the interior bay where Lincoln sits. So I'm gonna put it up on the scope, so you guys can see this particular one. See if I can get it. Okay, hold on 1 second. So what I'm about to show you is going to be this happens to be Wexler's DDR number 1, and you guys can probably see right there that there's doubled on the columns right here and right down here, but they're rotated. So if you guys go to doubledie.com, see if it gives you guys a better look on this. If you guys go to doubledie.com and then search for the 2000 Denver, and the very first one, this is a best of variety. The first one that comes up is the WDDR 001, which is this one right here that has the columns here and the columns here, doubled and rotated. So I always check the 2000 Denvers specifically for this type of doubling. Now, I've said in a past video that there are some coins, usually the late 90s to early 2000s, that have a lot of doubling, minor doubling on the columns in that base 6. So I always check the coins on the reverse for that minor doubling, because it's just something cool to find. So that is my best find. I've been hoping to find one of those, as I've been researching, other double dies and double die reverses. So I've been hoping to find one of those for a few months now, and I finally found one, and I'm super stoked. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a flip and save that to my collection. I want to thank you guys for watching this video and taking the time to watch this video. If you guys have any comments, please put it in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Feel free to share this video and any other videos that I've posted online to any Facebook groups or your friends that you think that they would like this. So until next time, thanks for watching.